Hello, I'm Adam from Adam's Apple Games, and welcome back to Thrive. You're checking out the Pond Life expansion, How to Play. This game, this expansion is still in development right now. We're still tweaking and optimizing things, but we had some extra time on our hands, and we wanted to really pour all of our creative energy into this project to make it really special. So that's why we created the Pond Life expansion. So again, these components are all prototype. Values are changing, but I'm going to give you an overview and how to play of what we got. All right. At the start of the game, you are going to now deal three, shuffle the Pond Life deck, and you are going to draw 3 cards from it. These cards are going to be random. You're going to deal 1 at random to you. Let's see. 1 at random to your opponent, and 1 at random to the side of the game board. These are going to be face up, open information. On the ability, the Pond Life ability, there is a number and there is an ability, okay? As normal, really quick overview of Thrive. If you're just checking this out for the first time, it's a 2-player abstract game. You capture your opponents by landing on them. If you whittle your opponent down to 1 game piece, you've captured 5 of their pieces, then you win the game. On your turn, you move your piece, and then you place 2 pegs. They can go into any peg hole. And we're going to talk about how this expansion, this Pond Life expansion, integrates with that. On your turn, move your piece. The pegs, again, determine the movement potential. And then you're going to place 2 pegs. I can place them anywhere. So I'm going to go here and here, let's say. All right, now at the end of my turn, I optionally have the option to spend pegs from any of my pieces and execute the ability on my card. All right. So I'm going to do this to illustrate what's happening. I'm going to spend 3 pegs, so I can take 3 pegs out of any of my pieces. Okay. Say I would do this. Okay. This ability says place pegs in all 4 corners of 1 piece. Now, that's pretty incredible. I'm actually gaining 1 peg. And kind of creating a super piece. But you also have noticed that I've really squandered some resources over here, and I'm not going to be able to threaten with these pieces in a very long time unless I spend there. Okay, so now I have this really cool super piece. After I did that, because I used my ability, I chose to do that, I'm going to swap this with the side of the game board, taking the neutral Pond Life card into my hand, open, and I can use that on my next turn. Alright, now it's my opponent's turn. My opponent can, like usual, move a piece, place 2 pegs. Now they're trying to cover where my super piece can go, which is funny and interesting. And it will really, put you into some kind of game-breaking situations without breaking the game. It'll feel like you are, though. Alright, my opponent has the option to use their ability as well. So they have placed their 2 pegs, let's say. Now they're using their ability. Maybe. It says, spend 1, choose a piece. Your opponent must move this piece next turn. All right, that sounds kind of good because he also wants to get access to this really cool superpower piece as well. So they're going to spend 1 peg. Let's say they do this. All right. Okay, and they're going to be really mean, and it says your opponent must move this piece your next turn. So let's say they pick a piece that doesn't have any pegs in it. So on my turn, I need to move that piece. I can't move it, but I can move it 0 spaces and then place pegs. Again, we're still working on like the development and all the values and the abilities. We want to make things that really feel like you're breaking the game, but don't take agency and important decisions away from you or your opponent. So yeah, that is the overview of the Pond Life expansion. These 3 abilities will just be alternating and jockeying back and forth the entire game. Thanks for checking out Thrive, the Pond Life expansion, and learning how to play. We hope you love it.